Hi, I wanted to talk with you today about how to use our advising worksheets. So there are two different advising worksheets that you can find on our web page. The first is a public health planning worksheet, and the second is a public health planning worksheet for students with a concentration in health services administration. So you would want to pick the right advising worksheet, and you can find out which one is which by looking down here where you see the degree requirements or by looking at the title of the document. So I'm going to talk with you first about the general public health advising worksheet. So this is a fillable PDF. You can also print it out and write it in by hand, whatever is most easy for you. So you'll start with just your name, your student ID number, and then leave this blank. This will be a place where either a peer advisor or a faculty advisor can write their name to say that they reviewed it. Your catalog year is typically the year that you start at San Jose State. That is the year of the catalog that you'd be following. And here is where you'd write your expected graduation. And if you don't know exactly when that is, you can just leave it blank for now. So what I recommend doing is that if you are starting at San Jose State as a freshman, that you start from your first semester. So you would write what the semester year is. So in fall, let's say you're starting in 2018. Then your next semester would be spring 2019. And you'd go on from there, planning out when you anticipate taking your courses. The degree has a lot of flexibility. It's not scaffolded, so you can take things in several different orders. So even if you put it in your plan year for the semester that you're planning, you can switch it around. So the first thing to do is to look at the prep courses. So for incoming freshmen, you will need to take each of these classes here. The way to understand this form is this is the name of the course. This is the term or semester that it's offered. And right now, all our classes are offered both semesters that are part of the major core and the prep. And this is where we have notes about the prerequisites, co-requisites, or just other notes. So for HS1, you'll see there's no prerequisites or co-requisites, and it fulfills the GE Area E. When you get down here into the major core, you'll see that there are some prerequisites. And so, for example, HS 158, Health Communications, has a prerequisite of HS 1, 15, and 67. Now, if you're a transfer student, what I would recommend doing is, well, you'd still write when you arrived here, but you can just go through and check off if you have articulated courses. And most transfer students have courses that articulate for HS 1, 15, and 67. We have another video about how to find out if your course articulates. I direct you to there to see if you need a sense of whether that is. So you'll see HS 25 we recommend in the first semester junior year. So if you're a transfer student, I would just go ahead and put in HS 25. That's 3 units, and you would leave the grade blank until you take it. We also recommend that transfer students start with HS 74 in their first semester. So you just put in HS 74. And then if you have passed the WST and you're at least 60 units, you can go ahead and take the 100W course, okay? So the way that you use this worksheet is that you, place each course in sequence. And if you're doing the general degree, you would either take a minor or complete 21 units of upper division electives. So you'll have to write in what the courses are that would either count towards your minor or would be used as your upper division electives. So looking here, you can see like HS 104 has a co-requisite of 114, a prerequisite of 74. So for transferring transfer students, we would suggest you take it either in this semester or in this next semester. When the semester that you put 104, you'd also want to put 114. I'm going to switch over now to the health services admin concentration. So the thing that you'll see here is that it has a clear list of what the courses are that you need to take. All students in the concentration take the fieldwork seminar class, which is 2 separate classes worth a total of 6 units. And those must be taken in your final semester. So once you have a sense of when that is, let's say you're a transfer student hoping to graduate in 4 semesters, so that would be here. And so you could put in HS 166A and HS 166B, kind of work it backwards. 165 is also a class that you take in your final semester, so I can put that there. For the health services concentration, you pick 5 of these 6 options. Some of these have, most have the prerequisite 162. So we recommend that students who are in the concentration take 162 in their first semester after they've transferred. Okay, so you take HS 74, HS 25, 162, and try to get into 100W. And then you'd have one other class that we would recommend that you take. So typically to graduate in 4 semesters after transferring, you need to take 15 units a semester. So I think that's the other thing I want to call your attention to is the checklist here for overall graduation requirements. And so this is the same for both the concentration and the general degree. You have to have 40 units of upper division classes, which you get through our core and the concentration, or the core and your additional upper divisional electives. To graduate, you have to have a total of 120 units. That includes up to 70 units that you can transfer in from a community college. You have to have taken SJSU Studies Area V and Area R. That is in addition to Area S, which counts as part of our major, HS 135, and Area Z, which is 100W. Okay. You have to have completed your lower division GE, your PE requirement, and your American Institutions requirement. Most people come in with those already from community college if you are a transfer student. Now, the college has instituted an international experiences requirement. I recommend that students get advising on the international experiences from the Student Success Center associated with our college. They can talk with you about whether you've already done an experience that can count to that, and what that list of options are for fulfilling that graduation requirement. If you're a transfer student, you also might be exempt from this requirement because of when you began continuous enrollment at a community college, and so they can talk with you about those options. Okay, I hope this is helpful in figuring out how to complete this. The other source that I recommend that you use is our roadmaps, which you can find on the same webpage as the advising worksheets on our forms. Okay, thanks.